announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
Every day I die. Back to the start, another try. I got the time, so why shouldn't I? Every day I die. Back to the start, another try. I got the time, so why shouldn't I? I've got too much time on my hands. Got too much time on my hands.
What up, y'all? It's the Joker's Gallery right here on the Faygo Lovers Network for another edition of 5 Piece coming at you today. Today we're celebrating Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody watching, all the Juggalo fam. Hope the turkey was good to you, the ham, the Faygo ham. I've had Faygo ham before. That shit is delicious.
I heard that shit.
I was gonna say, what the hell is Faygo ham?
My mom marinated the ham in pineapple Faygo.
Oh shit!
She always marinates it in like Coca-Cola and pineapple like chunks. Instead, she just used Faygo pineapple, and it's fucking delicious.
That's some crazy jug shit right there, bro. Like,
yeah. That was before the internet too. Like, she just like freeballed that shit. Like, that was in like 99, 2000. She was like, I always use pineapple. You think we could use Faygo? I'd be like, that'd be fucking awesome. To celebrate Thanksgiving, and like we said, it's about the good food and it's about the good vibes as well, with everybody getting together and chilling, smoking, eating. So we got the top 5 good vibe songs of all time we're going to be ranking today. Before we get into the countdown, introduce the co-host right here beside me. You got Mr. Mike Sears from Speak Your Clout Podcast and UFCD.
What it is, every Thanksgiving, motherfuckers. For Mike Sears, Speak Your Clout, Who's Clout Gallery.
Right below us, you got the Larry King of the Underground, Mr. Luke the Goon.
it's good. I'm a little under the weather, so my voice sounds weird. It's because I spent 2 days out in the cold for Camp Zool. So I'm a little
Zoolitis.
Yeah. So I'm a little congested and shit. So if my voice sounds weird, that's why. But I'm here, motherfucker.
Yeah. Got to get in on this one. Like we said, can't call in on the holiday. I already got the day off, so you can't call in on the holiday edition of this one. Top 5 good vibe songs. I was going to talk about the Faygo ham before we got into the list, but we already got it during the intro. So I guess we'll just move directly into the top 5 at my 5 spot off of.
Well, let me interject here. The only thing I'll say is that, like, there really isn't a lot of Thanksgiving stuff. Like, Thanksgiving is kind of like a forgotten holiday. Like, there are no Thanksgiving songs like that like bands do. There's only like maybe 1 or 2 Thanksgiving horror films. Like, Thanksgiving is like a flyover holiday because you got Halloween, and then there's like everybody's put up Christmas trees and shit already, getting ready for fucking Christmas. There's like nothing for Thanksgiving, so that's why we're just doing the good vibes fucking thing. Because
no, it's not like there's that.
It's not like they have a whole record called like Thanksgiving or some shit like they do.
Thanksgiving always fell on either my birthday or like right 2 days before or whatever. I mean after. So it's special with me ever since I was a kid. So.
The one tradition I do remember about Thanksgiving is Survivor Series back in the day whenever I was growing up. It was actually on Thanksgiving. Think about that. Like, instead of being on a Sunday, that shit was on Thanksgiving after you ate your fucking dinner and watched fucking NFL. You turn on and watch fucking Hulk Hogan take on fucking Zeus's $1 Million Squad.
Yeah, that was definitely a tradition in my household, man.
Yeah, that's the only one I could think of. Like Luke was saying, with Thanksgiving, there's not a whole lot of shit. It's not like there's a Holiday Heat album by Psychopathic dedicated to fucking Thanksgiving songs and shit. So I'll go ahead and get it into my 5 spot to kick off the countdown. It's going to be from Bazaar. Take Me Away.
Welcome to the Dark Carnival. Planet J. Shaking too dope. The Insane Clown Posse. We'll live forever. Join us. Carnival awaits us. Only time will tell if our stories are true. But for everybody here, I can promise you this: you'll never hear us rap about the typical bullshit. And beer, all the money they got, all the ice they wear, and all the people they shot, all the freaks they pull, and all the cars they drive. Only we rap about fucking a beehive. You wanna keep it real? Walk out your door. That's as real as it gets, from the sky to the floor. But the dark carnival will take your soul away and give you mythical adventure in a magical way that I die for.
Glad that song got some love. Like the Gathering got played finally. So dope to see that shit live. Whenever I was putting together the Bizarre History documentary, I was looking everywhere for a fucking live performance of that shit, and it just didn't exist. So for that song not to be played live is fucking crazy. But the chorus is just straight feel good shit if you're a juggalo. I live for the carnival, I die for the carnival. That's just like one of those rallying fucking songs, man. Hearing that, especially if you're singing along with some other juggalos, that's definitely some fucking good vibes. So I'll put that at my 5 spot. Take me away.
So my 5, Almighty Allah Zulu, man. Zooligans.
The bitch I tried to stab told me fat, man, that shit's hurtful. I cut her head off, fucked her neck in a prayer circle. The family that I represent are all about the moment. I'm just taking what they're thinking collectively and recorded. Distorted and a bit disturbed. You into action figures?
Yeah, fuck off, nerd.
Dragging you back to my secret place and ate her brains like a plate of fucking zebra cakes. All I know is that friends they come and go. Golden horns in the sky. You're a hooligan for life. Hooligan for life. Hooligan for life. Hooligan for life. Hooligan for life.
They will kill for me, I would die for them. I got Zooligans on my mind again. People call us devils, say we're up to no good. It's just a brotherhood of the misunderstood. Most of us are heathens, overweight and misshape. Too late, Jesus, I have a savior, it's cake. Like no offense, I mean, I think you're cool though. You know, crucifixion and shit, kudos. Used to be fat and sad back in the bad days. Now I'm fat paid backstage eating snack cakes. But in the grand scheme, money is worthless. Could've never earned a damn thing, y'all made it worth it. You got a homie of me, I'll always only be just a song away, even on your darkest day.
All I know is that friends they come and go. Golden horns in the sky. You're a hooligan for life. 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 Why does Joe shit fart everywhere we perform? Lee sleeping, had to hit him with an air horn.
Fuck you, motherfucker. God damn it.
Seems as though friends they come and go, but this hooligan shit is for life. So when you're front row at a show, yell it loud and let them know that you're a hooligan for life. From the tattoos on your skin, a dedication of flesh, you can't even comprehend what you mean to us.
As an OG juggalo, getting down in 1997, you know, just it brings back that feel of like when ICP was at that fucking apex, and to be a Zooligan, to me, it feels that same way, you know. Fucking love this song so much.
This is the down with the clown. That's their down with the clown.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it is.
Definitely. The pictures for the staff call me fat, man. That shit's hurtful. Cut her head off. Fucked her inside the prayer circle. That shit's so hard, bro. I love it.
Yeah, live, that song's dope. They don't play it live enough, but it's really dope live.
Yeah. Talking about how I was trying to find Take Me Away live for a Bizarre History. I was trying to find Zooligans, a live performance of it whenever I was making the animated video for Faygo Lovers with all the Zooligans in it, and I couldn't find one. So it was dope that they played that shit at Camp Zool.
Yeah, they played it at Camp Zool, and they played it at Astro 3. That was the first time I'd ever heard them do it live. It's the weird song on Church of Zool, because all the other songs are like black tongue blasphemy, like crazy shit, and then you get the Zooligans, you know what I mean? 94 degrees and a black beanie, like that kind of shit.
I fucking love that shit, bro.
Yeah, it's a fucking dope song.
Amazing. My number 5 spot, Zooligans, Ala Zulu.
Hell yeah. All right, my number 5. I'm gonna say this out front. My list might be a little weird. I mean, most of them I think fit in. So on my number 5, is Nothing's Left off of Juggalo.
So I'm out this bitch. Fuck stay here. I'm buzzing the fuck out of about. We out this motherfucker right now.
There's no story that ain't been told. There's no gimmick that ain't been sold. There's no ocean that never been swam. There's no jobber that ain't been slammed. There's no road that ain't been traveled. There's no doctor that ain't been baffled. Ain't no thug that never cried. Ain't no preacher that never lied. There's no rumor that ain't been passed. Ain't no question that no one's asked. There's no tree that won't get chopped. There's no bomb that won't get dropped. Ain't no path that no one's laid. Ain't no beast that ain't been afraid. There's no feat that no one can. There's no saga that never began. Ain't no snow that didn't melt. There's no punch that ain't been felt. There's no skill that no one's learned. There's no planet that he ain't turned. There's no view that never dissolved. There's no problem that ain't been solved. There's no tale that no one's told. There's no beauty that won't get old. There's no garden the sun ain't beamed on. There's no shoulder that ain't been leaned on. There's no color that ain't been seen. Purple, yellow, forest green. There's no desert that ain't seen rain. Nobody here that ain't felt pain. There's no bigot that ain't been clowned. There's no treasure that I ain't found. Ain't no cave they never explored. Ain't no mother that ain't been ignored. There's no leader that ain't been led. There's no blood that ain't been shed. There's no dish they never made. Ain't no brick they never laid. Everything left's been done before. Nothing's new, nowhere to explore. On the day when the wagons come, I just pray that you let me out. On the day when the wagons come, I just pray that you let me out. On the day when the wagons come, I just pray that you let me out. On the day when the wagons come, I just pray, I just pray. On the day when the wagons come, I just pray that you let me out. On the day when the wagons come, I just pray that you let me out. On the day when the wagons come, I just pray that you let me out. On the day when the wagons come, will you let me out? Won't you let me out? Won't you let me out? Won't you let me out?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that a good vibe song? I don't. To me, it is because I don't like in the beginning when they're like chilling and you can hear like the crickets and shit. And
Yeah.
looking out. I don't know. I love that whole song. It reminds me of "Take Me Away." It reminds me a lot of that fucking song. You know what I mean? I mean, some people could look at it as like a dark song because they're basically saying there's nothing's left. I can't wait to die. Or shit, but for me, the vibes are like, I don't know. It's like you've done everything in your life. Like
I could get that.
You've accomplished everything. You've done everything. You've seen everything, and like you're ready to fucking move on to what's next. You know what I'm saying? And that's the vibes I get from that song.
I just prayed to let me on.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking art is subjective, so whatever stuff one person takes from the fucking song is what it fucking means to them. So can't nobody tell you it ain't a good vibe song. It's a good vibe song to you.
I already told you guys my list might be a little weird sometimes, but
whenever you said that, I was thinking you were gonna start like naming like 12 and like just
Oh,
all
is it?
shit. Fucking Amy's in the attic, black in your eyes. But up to a song that's definitely, I think every juggalo that's ever heard this song will agree wholeheartedly it's a good vibe song off of Tales from the Lotus Pod, Juggalo Family.
I got love for my homies, members of the Lotus. United we stand, squashing all deadly forces. Been to hell, could have spent eternity there. All the bad shit I done, I should still be there. Juggalos, can you feel me? Worldwide, running with a hatchet straight out the lotus pods. Always got your back till the end, screaming juggalo. Dark notice, psychopathic, that's the way you go.
So many people in the matrix die alone, hey. Not me, my soul belongs to juggalos, they keep me going when I'm down and out. I pick the phone up, drop them a line, and hear them shout, saying Twisted is the shit, and I'm down with the clown. Dark Lotus for life, until I'm dead in the ground. I give a dap to all my homies and killers who get it started. All my juggalos always represent for the departed. Yeah.
Mass murder makes me happy.
Dead bodies make me happy.
Say what you will of me, I'll always have juggalo family.
Mass murder makes me happy.
Dead bodies make me happy.
Say what you will of me, I'll always have juggalo family.
6 individual petals form from one stem. They tryna ride a wave and don't follow any trend. Cause we ascend from the dirt, filth, grit and grind. Make a bind, juggalo minds to crush, mason shines. What's yours is mine, and what's mine is yours. Let the wagons of the dark carnival show you different worlds. Any hoes front at juggalos, sword a hatchet, tell them come suck on your dick. We psychopathic.
All my life I've been living it all alone. I'm like a king with no people and no crown or a throne. And what I'm speaking on is what I'm feeling like. Do you know what it's like to feel the warmth of the sunlight? I'd really like to know, cause I've been chilling in the dark for so many years that I question love in my heart. I hate everyone and I hate everything except for all the juggalos and all the love that they bring.
That chorus, man, it's a good vibe, especially singing along with all the other juggalos and shit. Pretty much just the whole entire song about how much they appreciate the juggalos supporting them and shit. If you don't get positive vibes when you're fucking listening to that song, I don't know what the fuck you're listening to.
Facts. And the memories I have with that record, 2001, 2002, just chilling with my crew at the time was incredible, So
singing along, fucking say what you will of me, I always have juggalo family. Like singing that with fucking 15 juggalos, that's a good vibe for sure. So that's got to be on the fucking. That was whenever we started making up the ideals for this show and talked about good vibes. That's the song that came to mind immediately to me. So I'm surprised it wasn't at my 1 spot, but I'll put it at my 4. Juggalo family.
Mars version right there. All right, number 4. This is like the Rain and Diamonds era, man. Off the tin version of Wizard of the Hood, Violent J, My Shine.
This is for all the juggalos enjoying these days with us. Shangri-La's booth for smoke, and we're there hella tight like Hollow Wicked 2002 second night. Let me tell these fucks about 8 Mile Road and how we run this bitch. Let the truth be told. Black truck convoy stretching east to west with little hatchet man in back windows upper left. This juggalo nation can't nothing compete, cause we run under with the dirt, flip side of the street. Ever since the first time I seen a diamond rain, I'm loving every second that it shine the same. So many wanna see us bring the fire rain. Why can't we just enjoy it while the time remains? I'm in a crystal forest under a green lit sky. Tornadoes of glitter float calmly by. Angels fly naked letting they titties swing. And so many fucking diamonds you can ice everything. Ain't nobody gonna stop my shine. Ain't nobody gonna stop my shine. Ain't nobody gonna stop my shine. You ain't stopping mine. So fine. Ain't nobody gonna stop my shine. Ain't nobody gonna stop my shine. Ain't nobody gonna stop my shine. You ain't stopping mine. You ain't stopping mine. Rap game, it's happening. I'm stepping in. You cannot hold me back. Cause like the wraith I walk through you, I kung fu like Guru with Southwest Voodoo. It's Joe Bruce, baby, legendary, relax. I see you running down hallways now looking for cracks. Every morning when I wake it ain't no halo on my shit. I got a body on my bathroom floor. So I cut it and I chop it and I wrap it and I drop it, take a shower and I'm ready for more. I get wicked like AIDS in a gay man's butt. I spit lyrics so cold my mouth frozen shut. Rap game, it's happening, I'm stepping in. I represent the hatchet man as best I can.
Fucking love that song. It's like the rap game is happening. I'm stepping in. I represent the hatchet man as best I can. It's just really good vibes, you know what I'm saying? Jay's like, fuck a hater, you can't stop my shine, And he spits some, like, lyrically, he was dope on this record, man. He's like, truth is, I've never been to any churches except for some chicken. I don't trust no one. I tell a priest to eat a dick in, and then I put some old school Isham on his ass. I love that shit. I even use the Bible papers to roll up my grass when I'm twisting my grass. Yo, love that song, man. It should be like that should be on streaming. Instead, it's like multiple myselves or some shit. But yeah, My Shine, Violent J off that 10 edition of Wizard of the Hood. Love that shit. That Rain and Diamonds era.
That's a good vibe album. If all 5 of your tracks came from that fucking album, I wouldn't have fucking a complaint about it. That whole album's a good vibe.
Hell yeah.
All right, my number 4. I felt like, you know, we can't do a positive vibe song list without a song called Positive.
Oh shit.
Famous Fun Time, guys.
I'm a negative guy. Yeah. Can't describe how I said that or why. I'm not good with advice or really acting alive. Wanna conversate with me? Well, I would rather go die. Honestly, it's kind of a commodity the way I act. People think that it's a novelty with quality intact, or I'm super into comedy. Nah, it is the fact that more than fucking probably I think they're all trash. Look, I don't give a fuck about you or your job. Your ugly kid's dead right for your dumbass dog. I hope you trip, eat shit every time that you jog. Misery don't win any company. Now get off my lawn. Don't rain on your parade? Well, what an understatement. I'm more like a hurricane pouring piss on the pavement, knocking out the power and then flooding all your basements. You managed to escape, well fuck. Congratulations, now leave me the fuck alone. Yeah. I just wanna stay home, mope about, be in my zone, get drunk, despise everyone, and play on my phone. So everything's going good, everything's going great, man. I'm feeling really positive today. Never felt so good, never felt so great, man. I'm feeling really positive. And the sun just won't stop shining on me.
That song, like the beat and everything is so happy, and it's like so fucking get you going, but the lyrics are like the exact opposite of fucking positive. But it's, I just fucking love that song. It really makes you like dance a little bit, fucking start doing the fucking walk that legs and shit are doing. So fucking dope. And I've told the story before about at Attack of the Ninjas when people were playing it and they were like, "Oh, this is so happy, this is so good." And then it kicks up and Whip's verse comes on. They're like, "Oh my god." But that's classic. And I always say, if you've never heard Super Famous Fun Time, guys, that's the song to listen to, because that'll give you the exact, like, that's the song to listen to if it's your first song, because that'll tell you all you need to know about Fun Time, guys.
Oh yeah.
I told you my list was weird.
Move it up to another song that I don't think anybody that's ever heard the fuck song will think it's weird to be on the list. Off of the Rafe Shangri-La Homies, Juggalo Homies.
Ask you this about this life we live, and let me try to swerve some of this attention you give to them distant ass relatives over ham dinner. If they really missed you so much, why don't they just call and if you wasn't blood, would you still have love? Or in fact, does the blood make you think you have to love? Look, I probably love my family more than anybody here, but my homies are family too. Third cousins, get out of here. Who was you with when you got tattooed? And who was you tripping with when you did them mushrooms? And who the fuck threw up all over your car and then felt worse than you about the shit in the morning?
Who loaned you money, homie? Who owes you cash? Who taught you how to use the barn for the grass? I don't know much, but I gotta assume that when you hit your first net, your homies was in the talk about homies, homies. Talk about what dogs about. Motherfucking homies, homies.
Despise, like I don't know, maybe dishwashing or fucking flipping fries. And you got this boss who think he the Don Mega because he the head manager, cheap chili fry maker. All you can vision is y'all beating him down, your homie standing on his back while you're kicking his head around. But responsibility is there, I can't lie though. I'd have been plucked his fucking eyeball out with a chicken bone. I'm crazy as fuck, I'll rip your piercings off. And now my homies are holding me back so I don't look soft.
When you snuck the car out, who did you get it? And when you got color, who'd you blame this shit? Who can you relax around and scratch your balls? Homies, I'm talking about like you and yours. Homies, homies.
like a noose, and if you step to one of us, you better step to the whole crew. I never knew that I could depend, that I can have some friends that's down to the very end. Well, that's my homeboys, excuse me, my family. And when we conquer the world, we macking on the galaxy. Cause sky's the limit and we ain't finishing it. My homies gon' ride, then you know I'm with it.
Puff it and pass it and I give it to my homies, y'all. Hit it and quit it, then I give it to my homies, y'all. I got the world around my finger with my homies, y'all. And everything is obsolete unless I hear my homies call. We worldwide, we're homies across the planet, sticking together like zippers on a Michael Jackson Peter Jackson. They got my back like a tap for that, I love y'all. Hanging till we old and gray like grandpa.
I think that's the epitome of the Juggalo family era, with just everybody chilling at a backyard barbecue.
Dog, that's my 3-2. Homies, Juggalo homies. My number 3 as well, man.
Remember seeing the video for the first time and just marking out for it. All the fucking jerseys and shit. They had Juggalos just chilling in the video with them. They're like barbecuing like a fucking Juggalo party, which is my homies looked like too. It really was just like a homies barbecue. So I mean, anybody that's been to like a gathering or a fucking clown show where you're hanging out with fucking homies before the show and fucking kicking it and shit, you know exactly the vibes of that fucking song and video, and it's a fucking good vibe for me, so I'll put it at the 3 spot.
I seen that video at 3 a.m. for the first time when it's like, it was called Friday Night Videos. Some chick hosted it on like one of the regular ABC, maybe it was like NBC, maybe late at night, and I seen that shit and I was like, yo, that shit's fire. Just like Brandon said, the jerseys, the whole vibe, you know, crazy as fuck. I smack your piercings off. This shit's hard, bro. Always love homies, man. Classics.
Seen Twisted's Green Book look in the video.
Yeah.
They're rocking like the Green Book attire and fucking hair dye and shit. It was a fucking dope video.
They killed it too. Sticking together like zippers on the Michael Jackson beat jacket.
All right, I guess we're going to my number 3. Okay, this might be another fucking weird one, I guess, but it's Pass Me By.
I got shot. The murder was heinous. The bullet went in my eyeball and out my anus, and I was hit. That was it. On the spot, flash. I woke up in a parking lot, and I'm sitting in a 64 on keys with shaggy dope written on the car keys. I look around, I can't believe that it's possible. I'm dead and I made it to the carnival. I walk in, it's everything I dreamed of. Everybody and their mama got called love. Japanese, Lebanese, and Chinese, Portuguese, and Southwest ghetto cheese. Hanging out with redneck truck drivers instead of always giving each other pile drivers. I see my old homie, he died in the drag, chilling with 2 bitches. What up, shit? And he passed me a blunt like a tree trunk. I tried to hit it, but couldn't even fuck with it. In the dick, I always been afraid to die, but I ain't never going back to wonder why. We all gon' die, but I'm not gon' fry. Even though most never try, I'm not gonna let this pass me by. No, we all gon' die, but I'm not gon' fry. Even though most never try, I'm not gonna let this pass me by. I was born first, they threw me in a shit pile. I dealt with it and lived there for a while. I got pissed on, and beat down, mutilated and tossed out a dead clown. Next thing you know, I'm chilling at the big top. Free money and mad bitches non-stop. No water, it's Faygo on tap. I wash my hair and my face and my blood crack with it. Cause I can, cause I'm fat paid. I got a 5-story fun house with a maid, and she walks around with her titties hanging out. And when I cough, she come and dust my balls off. I'm headed up to the show. I'm gonna see Jimi Hendrix, Selena, and Eazy-E. Elvis tried to open up but got pissed off. We got pissed off because he sounded like butt.
I think it's just dope. It's, you know, they're like basically go to the afterlife and everything they ever fucking wanted is right there for them. You know what I mean? Like, you see all their favorite musicians. They got fat bitches like taking care of them and shit. Like Faygo on tap. It's fucking everything they could have possibly have dreamed. You know, is right there for them. You know, so it's kind of like a positive outlook on, like, you know, what happens after you fucking die eventually, which kind of leads into my first pick, which was Nothing's Left.
It's a good choice to me.
Yeah, for sure. The message of the song is definitely a good vibe song. It's like You know, while you crying for your homies, sitting up there getting fat paid, fucking smoking on fat ass blunts and fucking bitches on the beach.
Yeah, he's wondering why you're sad.
Oh, you're sad, yeah. Oh man, I don't give a fuck, nigga. That song hits right here, bro. Because I had juggalo homies that really did pass away. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Amazing song.
Move it up to my 2 spot where that song's already been talked about from Super Famous Fun Time guys, Positive.
Hey, yo, I'm a positive guy. Positive that life is meaningless and all of us die. Positive that none around me have a positive vibe. Positive that life is shit, but I'm along for the ride. And I can take you on a date and maybe walk around the mall a bit. Eat some broken glass out your bustin' ass to swallow it. Hit the gym and get your trim, take your body sculpted it. STD results came back, that shit was positive. Positive your mom's twin. Positive your dad's a prick. Positive your grandma and your grandpa both offended bitch. Positive in summer camp you learn to love to swallow dick. Positive and reach peace when I eat this hollow tip.
Hey, you alright? That's a lot of fucking red, dude. Like, way more than I fucking expected.
Everything's going good,
Get up.
everything's going great. Whip
Get
stick,
the fuck
fucking
up.
kill themselves.
You got me
Today
blocked
never
in.
felt
I'm
so
trying to
good,
fucking
never
eat.
felt so great. Whip stick, fucking kill
I need to fucking say
themselves.
something.
Today just won't
Are you
stop
serious? Get the
shining
fuck
on
up.
me. I said the sun
Really,
just won't
alright?
stop shining on me. Ding dong, whip stick's dead. Put a bullet right in his head. Got me feeling so positive. Got me feeling so positive. Ding dong, whip stick's dead. Put a bullet right in his head. Got me feeling so positive. Got me feeling so positive. Everything's going good, everything's going great. Whip stick fucking killed himself today. Never felt so good, never felt so great. Whip stick fucking killed himself. And the sun just won't stop shining on me. I said the sun just won't stop shining on me. Everything's going good, everything's going great. Whip stick fucking killed himself today. Never felt so good, never felt so great. Whip stick fucking killed himself. And the sun just won't stop shining on me. I said the sun just won't stop shining on me. Everything's going good, everything's going great. Whip stick fucking killed himself today. Never felt so good, never felt so great. Whip stick fucking killed himself. And the sun just won't stop shining on me. I said the sun just won't stop shining on me.
It's got to be on the countdown. I mean, it's fucking called Positive, for God's sake. And like what Luke was talking about, it was a song that after I'd heard Brainless, then I heard this song, and I was like, if they can do Brainless as well as they did that style, and then they can do this style that's so far away removed from what Brainless was, and do it that well as well, fuck, I'll listen to these dudes for the next 10 years. And everything I've heard from them since I heard that fucking second track, Positive, I've liked. I don't think they've put out a bad song. I don't think they've got a skipper in their whole catalog for me. So definitely want to get them represented. And they got a fucking song called Positive, so it's got to be on the countdown. I'll put it at the 2 spot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, bro. My number 2 already been mentioned, so I keep it brief. It's St. Clown Posse, Take Me Away, man.
House freak shows and murder go round. Fuck how you lookin', painted up like a clown. Loosen up, let it go. You ain't gotta be tense. They go flying everywhere. Fuck making sense. And that's the beauty of it. Look backstage and another group out here on the same page. Run with everybody or walk with our crew. And stand on the moon, face the world and say fuck you. I ain't sitting up playing that star biz. Put me in the crowd with my juggalo sets. Treat me special, I'ma leave your lip track. We in this together, waiting on the same wax. Let them laugh now, let them laugh for years. We'll see who's I speak for the crazy, I speak for scrubs. I speak for the thugs pissing in your hot tubs. I speak for the people that you always say don't know how to act. We like them just like that. Fuck your Grammys, fuck your music awards. I swing your host with his microphone cord. Fuck anybody that ain't down with the clown. From now until millenniums after, I'm dead in the ground.
Shit, man. Live forever. Classic.
That's one of those songs that, like, you'll just be doing something fucking random, and then all of a sudden you'd be like, take me away. But like, oh shit, I gotta fucking listen to that song, man. Of course, like, I mean, we might not listen to that song for a long time, and then all of a sudden you're like, man, I gotta fucking go listen to that fucking song again.
Only we'd rap about fucking the Beehive. Come on, bro. Amazing.
So
on an album that was supposed to be filler.
I know. I worship that record, like I said on the last episodes.
Yeah, both of them.
Contractually obligated albums.
Yeah, just trying to get out of your deal songs. They're fucking classics.
I think I've said before, I wish they had more of those back then, so we would have got more and more fucking music from that era. All right, my number 2, man. This one could really be tied for number 1, but I had to put it at number 2. Just let's say number 1 is more nostalgic, so this number 2 is kind of more of a newer-ish song, which is "No Worries" from a.x.e. off of Faygo.
My hero, super like Nintendo. Saturday morning birds chirping out the window. Gonna be a good day, spend it with my best friend. On the Sega, I'm Omega playing X-Men. On Mortal Kombat, KBB, A.B.A.C, A.B.B. Home alone, don't know where my mom's at, but I got gat, watching all that. Act tough, playing football, 2-hand touch, saying stuff like fuck y'all, cause you can't cuss. Cause if I did, my mouth might get rinsed out. Or maybe crowd, I can't stay the night at Clint's house. Life's a movie, I'm just playing the part. Only care about goosebumps and afraid of the dark. We told scary stories and we stayed up late. Now I'm under the covers praying for day to break. I got nothing to worry about. I got nothing to worry about. No, nothing. I got nothing to worry about.
Oh, I love that stuff.
I fucking love this song, man. They played it at Camp Zool, and I told them, I was like, man, you guys could have played that song, and fuck it, could have came out, played that one song, and left. I'd have been fucking happy, man. I fucking love that song. It's like all the shit that like I grew up like Legends of Hidden Temple, riding the big wheel, fucking your the big wheel and shit, fucking Mortal Kombat, Power Rangers. They talk about all that shit in the fucking song. Like you can't cuss and shit. And like, oh man, that song is so dope. Brings me back all the fucking time, man.
Ain't nothing to worry about.
Move it up to the 1 spot for me now. I don't know if anybody else would think to put this one on there, but just because of when we were doing the Rafe Shangri-La the other day, and I was listening to the Rafe sampler, that Juggalo chant.
We'll never die alone.
Juggalos will carry on.
Swing our hatchets if we must.
Each and every one of us.
We'll never die alone.
Juggalos will carry on.
Swing our hatchets if we must.
Each and every one of us.
We'll never die alone.
Juggalos will carry on.
Swing our hatchets if we must.
Each and every one of us.
We'll never die alone.
Juggalos will carry on.
Swing our hatchets if we must.
Each and every
fight alone. Juggalos will carry on, swing our hatchets if we must, each and every one of us. That shit'll give you goosebumps singing that shit along with fucking 5,000 of your closest fucking juggalo friends at a gathering, or at 500 of your closest juggalo friends at a show, and it gets sang like almost at the end of every clown show I've ever been at. That shit pops off, goes between that and chicken hunting pretty much. But it's a song that gets slept on a lot. It's not even really a song, but it's a good vibe. As soon as I put that motherfucker on, man, I get cold chills, almost like the same way we were talking about with the unveiling, getting them cold chills. But hearing that song, man, especially what it meant at the time when it was recorded, that'll hit you right in the feels, and it's a good vibe song for me. So I'll put it at the one spot.
Number one spot, you go Wizard of the Hood again. Shiny Diamonds, y'all.
In the tree, in the earth, in the smoke, in the game, the tree is all. It ain't much going on, but that's where I belong. Because some of them days be shiny diamonds. And it can't be wrong, because some of them nights the moon be shining. Like a world of ghosts, of a gun explode, and I'll be climbing. Homies rhyming, heaven I'm in. People can do their thing, and mine is singing. I'm singing. Like Michael Jackson, y'all. I said I'm singing. I'm singing without the little boys and the plastic noise. We kick the wicked shit and packed ass clubs. We scrubs your everyday Joes, Mikes, and Tom Dub. But that's our thing, and we love that shit. And people sick, thinking wicked shit gon' quit. Tell me why you stress me, L-I-F-E. Every day's a new adventure for the fellas. We only got so long. I'm trying to get out and see. I'm trying to get out and be. Who trying to do it like me? You might see from above. You might fall in love. You might get your dick sucked from the back like wood. You might discover your niche. And look, you ain't a bitch. All this just days after you was gonna quit. I ain't not some mother. You whack motherfucker. This shit for juggalos. We talking to each other, not the mother hoes. We shutter those hoes, the back rows, and crack those Faygos, and the place explodes. And the kush is on. It ain't much going on, but that's where I belong. Because some of them days be shiny diamonds. And it can't be wrong, because some of them nights the moon be shining. Like a world of ghosts, of a gun explode, and I'll be climbing. Homies climbing, heaven I'm in. People can't do their thing, and mine is singing. I'm singing like Eddie Vedder, only better. I said I'm singing, I'm singing, and making cheddar somehow, and smoking shredder somehow. Ain't much going on, but that's where I belong. Because some of them days be shiny diamonds. And it can't be wrong, because some of them nights the moon be shining. Like a world of ghosts, of a gun explode, and I'll be climbing. Homies rhyming, heaven I'm in. People can do their thing, and mine is singing. I'm singing like Axl Rose in there when he was with Slash in there. I said I'm singing, I'm singing, I'm fucking singing, I'm fucking singing. Well, let's get you hungry. There it is, y'all. Take a look at that palace. Hey, fountains of Alizé. It'd be amazing, devastating, out of control. Wizard logo on a gold flagpole. Let's roll front door, ring the bells. We here, free beer, we there. So glad to be there. We can tell they be smoking on something sonic. I smelt it in the hallways, I'm always on it. Ask the God what that shit is. It's his herd, the wizard. What, he don't share like a big nerd? He was like, fools get their gizzards chopped when asking around about the wizard's crop. And I thought, what you thinking? Was that ABK? Just stick to the hallway, okay? Go away. At the wizard's gates, we all knocked and we walked all in. Let the party begin. Ball in.
Come here, give me the big W. You're crazy, your boys are in trouble too. I'll be the one like Big Daddy Listen, King Pit. Tell me what the fuck you thinking. I'm breaking a set your
Face is on fire, damn it, must be a faulty buyer. Well, fuck, my voice thing won it again, but you're still in terrible danger, my friend. 10-man ran and disbanded the curtain. It was just some fool in a fuck off shirt, and it was all in the game. We maintain the same. High Shaggy Struts Nuts be the real name. Other wizard if you want, but it's all up front. I've been here 9 years, 8 days in a month. So I started this hustle, now it's getting me paid. I gotta admit I get laid with my own parade, but a player like me knows what you want. A player like me holds magic blood. The magic blood? The magic blood, I've been saving it up. What?
Jay, just kicking that positive vibes, man. You know, and I'm singing like Flash, let's say like Axl Rose and them when he was with Slash
and
and a lot of that shit. And then the bridge of the song, he's like, and I'm singing like Eddie Vedder, only better. I love that. Like, me and the homies used to sing along to that all the time, man. It's a fucking classic. Yeah, and it's like I said, positive vibes all day. The whole album's like that, but that would be my number one spot for sure. Shiny Diamonds, man. I love that Raining Diamonds era, man.
I had it on my list. I had it on my list in the top 3, but I took it off simply because I played it on the best home videos. I played fucking Shiny Diamonds. I was like, damn, I don't want to pick Shiny Diamonds 2 weeks after I'd already picked it. But yeah, that song probably deserves to be in my top 5 too. It's fucking dope. And then it goes into Wizard's Palace, which is another fucking really good vibe song, man. It's got the whole fucking crew on there. It's got Shaggy shows up as the wizard.
And the Kush and the Green and the Sass and the Joe and the Kush is all right. Man. Yeah.
My voice thing must have went out again, but you're still in terrible danger, my friend.
Right. I mean, shout out to my homie sitting that he's not a fan of, you know, the Red Shangri-La, and he said that he was almost done after that. But when Wizard of the Hood came out, him and the homies got real high. He's like, "Oh, what was I thinking?" He started crying and shit. He said, "I love it. I'm juggalo forever."
You calling Siznek out now, bro? Shit.
Yeah. Oh, he said it on air anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's like the crying fucking Star Wars dude video we watched on the air. only he's about like that Wizard of the Hood.
Yeah. That's funny, dog.
Shit. All right, yeah, my number 1. It was mentioned briefly by Joker's Gallery. It's Thy Unveiling. Yeah, that shit just fucking gives me goosebumps every fucking time I listen to it. It encapsulates like all the first five. There's like, and it's just like, I don't know. It's just one of those songs that when you start to hear it, it like brings you back to like the first time you fucking heard it and what that all meant and that build up and all that shit. Like, I don't know. Now, if you go listen to it, like, I don't know what it's like for somebody who fucking didn't wait. Oh, we've talked about this before. I don't know what it's like to listen to that song for somebody who didn't have to wait to find out what the 6 card was. So I don't know. Like, you know, it's hard for me to judge because, you know, I wasn't there. But for me, man, that's it, man. That's like the ultimate good vibe song for me.
I was gonna have that on my list as well, but I knew it'd be Luke's one. I was like, I'm gonna let Luke get this one. 'Cause I remember the last time somebody tried to follow him after talking about that song. Romebone was like, God damn, how am I supposed to follow that? So yeah, I was like, I'm gonna leave that one to fucking Luke on this one. So I can't argue with that song being on the list either.
Yeah, I've talked about it a lot. So you know what I mean? Like, especially if you go back and you watch the Joker's card ranking, if you go back and you watch that, you'll hear my like impassioned speech about the fucking first 6. Yeah, that song, man. Like I said, you put that on, fucking goosebumps, man. You hear the whole thing. Incorporate a little bit off each card. Magic, man. Magic.
Yeah, the sound clips they used were so great. It fit so well with the song. Like the Dirtball single, "This is our world, this is our world.
Get the fuck
Get
out.
the fuck out." Yeah, that song's fucking magical. Such a great job of production on that album, I might be.
Oh yeah.
So there you have our top 5 good vibe songs of all time for Thanksgiving. If you're fucking sitting there grubbing on some turkey right now, watching some football, bored, put on some of these songs and fucking put on a little bit of weed like Mike's smoking. Get your eyes slanted and good, and put some good vibe songs on it, man. And just fucking rock out. all these songs are bangers, other than a couple that Luke had that might be questionable. Before we get out of here, do honorable mentions as always. I'll start it out with a super long ass track. Kept Grinding. It was like basically the audio history of Psychopathic. It had everybody on the label at that time. It was from the Let 'Em Bleed mixtapes.
Oh yeah.
Like ICP starts it out, Twisted follows them, Blaze follows them, and they basically just tell you the story of how they got on with Psychopathic and shit like that. And it was almost like kind of a flexing song. Like, look how strong we are right now. We got like 9 motherfuckers on this fucking roster, and they're all fucking really good. And they let everybody on the fucking label jump on, and it wasn't a cipher. It was a fucking written song, because I don't like the ciphers. Like, they're just not that good. But this was an actual fucking complete fucking posse cut, like you usually only get with the ciphers, but it was like written rhymes and shit. So I always dug that song whenever I heard it. And plus, the first time I ever heard it was at the Gathering, just chilling with a bunch of juggalos. So that probably gives me some like warm memories about that song as well. Another one would be Hound Dogs, just because of how fun it sounds like they're having just rapping the song in general. It's a fun track to listen to anyways, but you could tell they're just laughing their ass off in between takes of recording verses of that song. Another one that we just recently talked about with Jubag, I'm Getting Out, off of Tunnel of Love. It's a fucking song about getting out of jail, man. And like, we play that song every time one of my homies would get locked up or something, and they get out of jail, we pick them up with like a blunt and that song fucking playing. That the first day out.
Getting out, y'all.
Oh yeah, man. So yeah, that's a good vibe song to play whatever your fucking homie just got out of jail or whatever. And then the last one on my list will be Juggalo Island. I already talked about it. If you're anybody that attended one of the Cave and Rock era gatherings of the Juggalos, you probably really fucking dig this song. And it, especially if you're watching the video, it has all the clips from the gathering of that era there, and that's pretty much what people would just call Hog and Rock was Juggalo Island, because there was water on it. You can see people like sliding into the fucking river on the video. So I'll put that on there whenever I think about those fucking classic fucking gathering shows where it's just fucking everybody was there. We always talk about how good shit was back in the day. Like those 2008, 2009, 2010 gatherings were so fucking loaded, man. Like, name somebody that was like big in the underground and they were there. ICP, Tech, Twisted, everybody was combined. Nobody really does that anymore, to where you get all those fucking people in the same. So that was fucking super dope to think back to the good old days, as we'll call them, and to be at the video recording of Juggalo Island. So, super dope too. I got to be at the bonfire part. So I always just think back of gathering the Juggalos of the past. Anybody else got any honorable mentions?
So much you just said, Juggalo Island. When I get out, Lou, no worries. Like Luke said, that's one of them. Not many.
Take Me Away was definitely one of mine. And then the other one that nobody mentioned that for me I think is kind of a good vibe is I'm Coming Home off of Riddle Box.
Oh yeah.
I really fuck with that one too. I used to, when I was like living out of state and I would come back, I always put that song on like as I'm getting close, you know what I mean? Yeah. I love that song.
That was always the pull-up track of the gathering. Have that shit bumping as you're driving to your like camping ground.
Yeah. Yeah, those are the big ones.
Yeah.
Not a bad list or a bad trip down memory lane. Some pretty good vibes. I'm surprised that none of us mentioned. I'm not surprised Mike didn't mention it, but I'm surprised me or Luke didn't have Positive Vibes by Cottonmouth Kings on the list or the honorable mentions. So I'll go ahead and get that one on the honorable mentions. Where I'm Going by Cottonmouth Kings is probably my favorite like upbeat song by them. So I'll get those mentioned as well. But I want to remind you, every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Faygo Lovers Network, you can check out a brand new episode of 5 Piece. Until then, I'm the Joker's Gallery. We out.
Every day I die. Back to the start, another try. I got the time, so why shouldn't I? Every day I die. Back to the start, another try. I got the time, so why shouldn't I? I've got too much time on my hands. Got too much time on my hands.